Have you ever paused to wonder what the coming years hold after reaching the milestone of 70? It's a time of reflection, perhaps, but more importantly, it's a time brimming with potential. What if I told you that the secrets to not just adding years to your life, but adding vibrant life to your years, aren't hidden in complex medical charts, but are subtly revealed in your everyday actions and feelings? Your own body is constantly communicating with you, sending signals about its resilience and future path. The key is learning to listen. Today, we're going to decode 7 crucial, scientifically backed signs that offer powerful insights into your health and longevity well beyond your 70th birthday. Recognizing these signs empowers you, giving you the knowledge to make small, intentional changes now that can profoundly shape a healthier, more fulfilling future. This isn't about predicting an exact date, but about understanding how to cultivate vitality and embrace the richness of life for as long as possible. Sign number 1, your ability to stand tall on one leg. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But the ability to balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a surprisingly potent. Research published in reputable journals like the British Journal of Sports Medicine has directly linked poor single-leg stance ability in mid to later life with a significantly higher risk of mortality from all causes over the following decade. It's a stark warning. Imagine 2 friends, both 72. Sarah practices simple balance exercises daily, perhaps standing on one foot while brushing her teeth or waiting for the kettle to boil. She feels steady and confident on her feet. Her friend, Margaret, dismisses balance as something only gymnasts need. She finds herself stumbling more easily, feeling a flicker of panic when navigating uneven ground, and has even had a minor fall. Margaret's difficulty isn't just an inconvenience, it's a red flag. Her body is signaling a decline that could impact her mobility, independence, and even her cognitive health down the line, as falls often lead to injuries that restrict activity and can even affect brain function. But here's the truly empowering news. Balance can be significantly improved at any age. It's not a fixed trait you're stuck with. Start small. Try standing on one leg near a counter or chair for support, holding for a few seconds, and gradually increasing the time. Practice walking heel to toe along a line on the floor. Consider gentle exercises like Tai Chi, which is renowned for improving balance and coordination. These aren't demanding workouts. They are small investments in your stability and longevity. Taking just a few minutes each day to challenge your balance is a powerful way to strengthen your foundation and reduce your risk of falls, keeping you active and independent for years to come. Don't wait for a stumble to tell you it's important. Test your balance today and start building that stability. Sign number 2, the strength of your grip. How firm is your handshake these days? Can you still open that stubborn jar of pickles without assistance? It might seem trivial, but your grip strength is another surprisingly powerful window into your overall health and longevity. It's more than just hand power. It's widely considered by researchers to be a reliable marker of your overall muscle strength, vitality, and even your cardiovascular health, especially as you navigate your 70s and beyond. The beautiful part, just like with balance, is that you can work on improving your grip strength. It's not just about brute force, it's about maintaining functional strength. Simple exercises can make a real difference. Squeezing a tennis ball or a soft stress ball several times a day is a great start. Using affordable hand grippers with adjustable resistance can provide a more targeted workout. Even everyday activities like carrying moderately heavy grocery bags, safely of course, kneading dough, or wringing out a wet towel contribute to maintaining that essential hand and forearm strength. Don't underestimate the power in your hands. Testing and actively working on your grip strength isn't just about opening jars. It's about holding onto your health, independence, and vitality for the long haul. It's a simple check that could make all the difference in your future. Sign number 3, your natural walking speed. How briskly do you walk when you're heading to the shops or taking a stroll in the park? It might sound mundane, but your natural walking pace, the speed at which you comfortably walk without consciously trying to hurry, is now considered by many geriatricians to be a vital sign. Why is something so simple so revealing? Because walking engages multiple body systems working in harmony. Your cardiovascular system delivering oxygen, your muscles providing power and endurance, your nervous system coordinating movement, and your brain processing the environment. A slower walking speed often reflects underlying issues in one or more of these systems. Think about Mark, 73, who makes a point of taking a brisk walk every morning. His steps are steady and purposeful, covering ground efficiently. He feels energetic and his body seems to move with ease. Compare him to Brian, also 73, whose pace has noticeably slowed over the years. He finds himself taking more frequent breaks during walks, struggles to keep up with friends, and sometimes feels a sense of unsteadiness. Brian's slower walk isn't just a sign of reduced fitness. Research overwhelmingly shows it's linked to increased risks of hospitalization, disability, cognitive decline, falls, and a shorter lifespan. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, found that gait speed was a consistent predictor of survival across various age groups, including older adults. People who maintain a brisker pace, generally considered around 3 feet per second or faster, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Before moving forward, if you are finding this video helpful, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Now, let's dive into the next crucial sign. Sign number 4, your sleeping patterns. When it comes to your health and predicting longevity, the quality of your sleep speaks volumes, perhaps more than you realize. Sleep isn't just a passive state of rest, it's the fundamental period when your body and mind perform essential maintenance and repair. It's the sacred time when tissues mend, memories consolidate, your immune system recharges, and your brain diligently clears away metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours. Yet, in the hustle and bustle of life, sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice. Many of us, especially as we get older, accept poor sleep or difficulty sleeping as normal. But the truth is, your sleep patterns could be one of the most telling signs of how long and how well you're going to live. Think about Tom, 75, who prioritizes his sleep. He has a consistent bedtime routine, perhaps reading a book or listening to calming music, avoids screens before bed, and generally gets a solid 7-8 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night. He wakes up feeling refreshed, mentally sharp, and ready to embrace the day. Contrast this with Kevin, also 75, who struggles nightly with restless, fragmented sleep. He tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, maybe stares at the ceiling for hours, or relies on naps during the day just to function. When he wakes, he often feels just as tired, if not more so, than when he went to bed, experiencing brain fog and irritability. Sign number 5, your appetite and eating habits. As we age, particularly after 70, the way we approach food, our appetite and the choices we make, becomes an increasingly vital sign reflecting our overall health and predicting our future well-being. A healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet are absolutely crucial for maintaining strength, energy. Shift in appetite and eating habits is more than just a passing phase or a simple consequence of aging. It can be a glaring signal from her body that something deeper requires attention. A sudden or steady loss of appetite in older adults isn't something to brush aside. It's frequently linked to underlying health issues such as digestive problems, hormonal imbalances, medication side effects, depression, or even the early stages of cognitive decline or other serious illnesses. When we eat less or consistently choose foods lacking in essential nutrients, our bodies begin to break down muscle tissue for energy. This leads directly to frailty, weakness, a slower metabolism, impaired wound healing, a compromised immune system, and a greater risk of falls, injuries, and illness. It creates a downward spiral that becomes increasingly difficult to reverse. Eating well after 70 isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about consciously nourishing your body and soul with the high-quality nutrients it needs to thrive. Ask yourself, do you still look forward to your meals? Are you fueling your body with sufficient protein, essential for muscle maintenance, fiber, for digestion and overall health, healthy fats, important for brain function, vitamins, and minerals? Have you noticed any decline in your energy levels that might correlate with changes in your eating habits or appetite? Never dismiss the signs of a shrinking appetite or consistently poor dietary choices. It's your body's way of telling you it needs care and attention. Focus on nutrient-dense foods. Stay well hydrated, as dehydration can also affect appetite. Consider smaller, more frequent meals if large ones feel overwhelming. And if loss of appetite persists, discuss it with your doctor to rule out any underlying medical causes. Sign number 6, your ability to handle stress. Life inevitably throws challenges our way at every age. But as you grow older, particularly after the age of 70, the way you navigate and handle stress becomes an incredibly powerful indicator, not just of your day-to-day well-being, but also of how many healthy, vibrant years you might have left. Stress is no longer just a simple nuisance or a bad day. Chronic, unmanaged stress can become a silent, destructive force that significantly accelerates the aging process and shortens your life. Chronic stress isn't just a feeling of unease, it deeply affects your body. It triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which over time can lead to widespread inflammation, a key factor in the development of almost every major age-related illness, from Alzheimer's disease and heart conditions to diabetes and arthritis. It weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections. It elevates blood pressure, disrupts sleep, affects digestion, and depletes your energy reserves. It literally speeds up the aging process at a cellular level. It's heartbreaking to think that something as seemingly manageable as stress could be the thief of so many precious, potentially healthy years. If you find yourself frequently feeling tense, irritable, overwhelmed, or emotionally drained, don't ignore these signs. Your mind and body are asking for a break, for a different approach. Here's the hopeful part. Developing healthy coping mechanisms for stress is entirely possible and profoundly beneficial. Finding ways to cope isn't a luxury, it's essential for maintaining your health and vitality. Explore techniques that resonate with you. This could be mindfulness meditation, gentle yoga, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, listening to music, practicing gratitude, or simply laughing more. Regular physical exercise is also a fantastic stress reliever. And crucially, maintaining strong social connections provides an invaluable buffer against stress. Taking proactive steps to reduce and manage stress can make a world of difference, protecting your physical health, sharpening your mind, and adding not just years to your life, but quality, joyful life to your years. Sign number 7, your social connections. In our increasingly digital and sometimes isolating world, it's easy to underestimate the profound impact of genuine human connection on our health, especially as we age past 70. Your social connections, the strength and quality of your relationships with family, friends, and your community, are far more than just a source of emotional comfort or a way to pass the time. They are one of the most profound and scientifically validated indicators of how long and how well you will live. If you've noticed that you're withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or feeling increasingly isolated, please take a hard look at that pattern. Ask yourself, is this truly serving you, or is it silently sabotaging your health and happiness? Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be constantly surrounded by a crowd or be an extrovert. Even small, consistent acts of connection can have a lasting positive impact. Reach out to that old friend you've been meaning to call. Join a group, club, or volunteer organization that shares your interests. Make a point to have meaningful, deep conversations with those already around you. Nurture the relationship. Now that you've seen these 7 signs, I encourage you to take a moment for honest reflection. Where do you stand? Are you moving through life with the strength and confidence that comes from nurturing your physical health, prioritizing rest, managing stress effectively, and staying engaged with the world? Or have you perhaps noticed some subtle shifts, a wobble in your step, a weaker grip, more sleepless nights, a dwindling appetite, persistent stress, or growing isolation? Remember, the beauty of this journey is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, are things you have a significant degree of control over. The future is not set in stone. These signs aren't a final verdict, they are invitations to take action. The choices you make today can profoundly shape how many healthy, fulfilling years you have ahead of you. What's one thing that stood out to you the most from these 7 signs? What's one small, actionable step you learned today that you're going to consciously bring into your life, starting now? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else to take that crucial first step toward positive change. If you enjoyed this video and found these lessons helpful for living well after 70, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends or family who might benefit, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wise Elders, for more valuable content designed to guide and empower you on your journey. Your support means so much and helps us continue this important work. Stay healthy, stay connected, and remember, the power to live well with vitality and joy is truly in your hands.